Hello friends, today's episode we will discuss on the data frame attributes. When you create a data frame object, all information related to it such as its size, its data type is available through attributes. You can use these attributes in the following format to get information about the data frame object. Its syntax is the data frame object dot attribute name. Some common attributes of the data frame objects are index, column, axis, dtype, size, shape, values, empty, ndim, count, and tick. In this concern, first I import the pandas and the numpy libraries with the help of the import command, and after that create the dictionary and create the data frame object df1. Now we see the contents of the data frame 1. Its contents are here. It has the 3 columns and the 5 indexes. Now we create the another data frame object with the help of the list. Execute it. Now you can see the contents. There is a mistake, so I am removing the error. Now we execute it. So these are the contents of the data frame 2. It has the 3 columns and the 3 index and the values. Now retrieving index. Its axis is the 0. So if you write the data frame df1 dot index and press the control plus enter, then you see the index in the form of the range, means the starting value is the 0 and the stopping value is a 5 and the step is a 1. Means this statement is saying the indexes are start from the 0 to 4, not the 5. You can check it. You can see that the indexes are the 0 to 4. But if the indexes are not in the form of the numbers, then it displays the name of the indexes. See the answer. You see here the index A, B, C. Why? Because the second data frame, it has the indexes as A, B, and the C. Therefore, it displays the indexes as A, B, and C. Now, similarly, you can see the names of the column. If you write the df1 dot column, so the column labels of the data frame will appear. See here the index, roll number, name, and the fee of the data frame 1. You can check it. Roll number, name, and the fees. Similarly, if you put here the 2, then this statement display the column names of the data frame 2. Okay, the roll number, physics, and chemistry. These are the columns names of the data frame df2. Now the df1 dot axis. Press the control. This statement actually displays the column index as well as the row index. So you can see that the row indexes are 0 to 4, while the column indexes are the roll number, name and fees. Similarly, you can also check the access of the data frame too. Okay, now the D type. D type return the data type of the data in the data frame. So press the control plus enter. Roll number, its data are of the integer 64. Name, its data are of the object type, and the fee, they are of the float 64. You can check it. These are the contents of the df1. Roll number, it contains the integer type. Name, it contains the string type or the object type. And the fees, it contains the data of float type. You can also check the D type of the data frame too. Press the control plus enter. Roll number, it has the integer type. Physics, it has a float. And the chemistry, it has the integer type. You can check it. Because there is a one non values as well as the data are also in the floating point, therefore it is showing the floating point data type. Now retrieving the size. Size means the number of elements. Shape means the number of dimensions. And ndim means the number of axes. So first we check the size. df1 dot size. So it is displaying the 15. Why? Because it has the 5 rows and the 3 columns. Therefore, the total number of the data values are 50. In second data frame, the total number of the data values are the 9 because there are the 3 columns and the 3 indexes. So now we check it. If we write here the df2 and press the control, then you can see that the 9. Now the shape, press the control plus enter. So df1, its shape is a 5 comma 3, means the 5 rows and the 3 column. Similarly, you can also check the shape of the df2. It has the shape as a 3 comma 3 because there are the 3 columns and the 3 indexes. Now the ndim. And press the control plus enter. It's showing the 2. Why? Because it has the 2 dimension. One dimension for the index and the another dimension for the column. So it has the 2 dimension. Checking for emptiness of data frame. So type here the df1 and press the enter. Answer is the false. Why? Because the df1 data frame is not the empty. It has the data value. It is not the empty, so therefore it is showing that the false. Similarly, you can also check this attribute for the data frame too. So it is also showing the answer as a false because both the data frame are not the empty. Now getting number of the rows. If you want to check the how many rows in your data frame, then the command is a len, and after that you write here the name of the data frame. So press control plus enter. Then this command is showing at the 5. So you can check it that data frame 1 has the 5 rows. Okay. Similarly, you can also check for the data frame 2. It has the 3 rows. So answer will come the 3. Now getting count of non-NaN values in data frame. First we understand what are the non-NaN value. For this one you see the contents of the data frame df2. Its data values either the numeric or either the integer or the float, but there is a one NaN value. NaN value means a not a number, means the null value. Okay, so this is a null value and the rest of the data, whether they are the integer or the float or the string, are called the non-NaN values. So count function actually count only the non-NaN values. So like the series, you can use the count with the data frame 2 to get the count of non-NaN values. But the count with data frame is little elaborate. First, if you do not pass any argument or pass 0, by default is 0 only. So you see there is a no argument here and there is a one argument as a 0. This is a default value. It returns count of non-NaN values for each column. So check it, press Ctrl plus Enter. You can see that it is showing that the column name roll number has the 5 values. Column name has 5 values. Fees column has 5 values. You can check it. Because the first data frame df1 there is a no NaN value, so we see it with the df2 as well as df2. First we check the df2 count. Press Ctrl plus Enter. You can see that for the roll number there are the 3 values. For the physics there are only the 2 values. Check it. Why? Because data frame 2 has the one NaN value. See that the column physics, it has the 2 value, column roll number, it has the 3 value, and the column chemistry, it also has the 3 values. Therefore you will see the output as a 3 2 3. Now see the df1 dot count 0. So whether if you ignore this argument or put the 0, it will return the same output. So 0 for the column. So it count how many values for the columns. Okay. Now you can also write the df1 count axis is equal to index. Press Ctrl plus Enter. The same output means that either you write the df1 count and nothing, df1 count 0, or the df1 dot count axis is equal to index. Now similarly, if you write the df1 dot count axis is equal to 0, then also you will see the same output. Okay, but if you write the df1 data frame name object name dot count is equal to 1. 1 is the access 1. Then it return the three values for the all the indexes. It is showing that at the index number 0 there are the three values. At the index number 1 there are the three values. Similarly for the index 2, 3 and the 4. You can check it from the data frame. This is our data frame. You can check it at the index number 0 there are the three values. Similarly every index has the three values. You can also write the same command in this way also. The df1.count access is equal to column. Okay, so press. At the index 1 there are the three values, at the index 1 there are the three values and so on. Similarly you can also write like this way, the df2 dot count access is equal to 1. Press the control plus enter. You can check it at the index number A. It has the three value. At the index number B there are the three value, but at the index number C there is only the two values. Transposing a data frame. First you see the contents of the data frame 2. Okay. Transpose. Transpose means the column converted into the index and the index converted into the column. So check df2, not the df. Please check. The roll number, these are the column, automatically convert into the index. Similarly, the index values converted into the column, as well as the values are also the change. Roll numbers are the 11, 12, 13. So now you can see that the roll number 11, 12, 13. So column convert into the row, or you can say the row convert into the column. So this column converted as a row. This column converted as a row. This column converted as a row. Now the NumPy representation of data frame. df.values. Press Ctrl plus Enter. This statement displays the contents in the form of the array. So df1 values. Press Ctrl Enter. You can check it. These are the data values of the data frame 1. Similarly, you can also check the data values of data frame 2. So this statement displays the contents in the form of the array.